Hey guys, we're Ali and Gary with Roll With Us DMs, professional game masters with over 17 years of experience that also love to go on some side quests with our friends, which you can see here on our channel.
Thank you for checking out our videos. If you haven't already, you should quest down to the subscription button and strike the notification bell so you never miss our content.
Our links are in the description below.
Consider becoming a channel member to access epic perks, including playing in one of our games. Now, on with the video.
Today we're playing Aliens RPG by Free League, the starter set module called Chariot of the Gods. I'll be hosting as Mother, the computer system aboard most of the ships in the Alien universe. Our crew of space truckers are on a perfectly normal run called the Gambit from Anchor Point Station to the newly founded colony of Sutter's World. They hit a minor little bump, but here's our crew.
Hi, I'm Gary, one half of Roll With Us DMs. I'm also co-owner of Top Notch Ceramic Trees. Links to our sites are in the description. Today I am playing John Wilson, the Wayland Company agent. I will be observing the captain and her crew to make sure that they stick to regulations, and I will report my findings to corporate.
It is I, the glorious Stump King, forever GM, and tonight player on this wonderful alien game, where I'll be playing Leron Cham, roughneck engineer, who's there to be your pal.
I'm Kaya. New to the Aliens RPG, I'll be taking up the role of Kayla Rye, the underpaid, undervalued roughneck of the Montaro's crew.
Hello! My name is Zanny. You can find me on twitch.tv/ss4zanny. For those who are interested in keeping their beards nicely soft and smelling amazing, feel free to use the promo code ZannyPator at beardsorcery.com for 10% off your order. Today, I will be playing the role of pilot Leah Davis. She's a feisty one with a touch of sass, but when the chips are down, she's who you want flying you around.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I am playing Lori Clayton, company agent to Wayland. Yes, pre-Wayland Yutani on the USCSS Crotus. Nevertheless, I will finish out my contract.
Alright, so we're back. We're on Act 2. We are at Session 1, I guess we're technically on Session 6, but this is the first section of Act 2. We have a new player. We have a new character for a player. Unfortunately, we lost our captain 2 sessions ago, and now we have a Wayland representative, not Wayland Yutani, but I think she's looking to renegotiate that contract.
Yes.
So the crew has just met a bunch of people coming out of cryo, and we have Cam, who is currently down in the vehicle bay, looking through supplies and getting stuff ready.
You go first.
Let's see. Somebody was not feeling amazing. Cooper was having some pretty harsh headaches, and the crew of the Kronos was just told about a mess that had happened in the medical lab. So what are you guys all doing? You just fixed the air scrubbers, the ship is relatively back online, you have power again.
Well, the new non-Cronus crew member should probably get inoculated. There's some dangerous stuff floating about.
To say the least.
And speaking of, let's have everyone who's still wearing their suits, which is Rye, Wilson, and Cam, or Lyron, the three of you guys, please give me air checks?
Flicky cookie.
Since Davis has taken off his suit in the bridge.
Pursuit.
Fursuit, I'm so sorry. Cam, you're fine.
Yeah, that's the irony of playing a female character.
Wilson, you can go ahead and deduct 1 air, and Rye, you're fine too. So, are you taking everyone down to the medical lab to get them their inoculations?
Yeah, ideally, if they are willing to go.
The med lab seemed a bit of a mess.
The whole ship is a mess right now. I don't understand what you mean.
All I know is I see some people having headaches, and the number one cure for headaches is caffeine. So
Absolutely
I-
not true. Flynn, back me.
What can I help you with?
Help me convince these people that we need to get down to the med lab so they can get inoculated.
You just
Fine.
woke up after 70 years and you expect us to use your outdated medicines or whatever you have there.
These ships are built to last. I don't know.
Sitting there for 70 years. I think we're good. We've probably gotten better immunities from the medication and shots and such we've had since we were tiny.
This is about something new that we discovered on our mission.
New
We've
70
all been
years ago.
inoculated. Yes, and we've been floating in space, so none of that information that we gathered on that mission has been distributed yet.
How do you
So-
know other people haven't run into the same thing since then?
They don't. They were asleep.
Exactly.
Well, I feel
I'm not trusting any of this outdated medication. I'm fine.
I can feel that fourth cup of coffee leaving my veins, and I am going to find the kitchen. Whoever would like a beverage, just meet me in the kitchen in a little bit.
Where is the kitchen? So over here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's fine. I need to
Why don't
check out my
we?
suite anyway. Let's all head to the kitchen together then.
What we need to do is check to see whether or not we can get this ship moving, so we can get back our ship that somebody sent further into space when we had a perfectly reasonable way to deal with the issue without sending it away.
Flynn is
Who
gonna.
was that?
Mother, which map am I supposed to use?
Who was that?
Which map?
Who sent our
Yokonos.
ship away?
No. I mean, top left, top right, bottom right.
You guys are currently in Deck A, where the cryolabs are. The mess hall is on Deck B.
Okay, so we're in top right. Or top left. Okay, sweet.
Was it Davis?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Must have been that Tremble. I told her to drink a beer, but she just would not relax.
I don't like to fly under the influence, Wilson.
Well, then we'll just have to let somebody else who can fly better, and we'll be fine.
Maybe our new captain. Totally motioning towards Rye.
Noticed.
Clayton, I'm gonna take. This is Flynn speaking, your medic. I'm gonna take Cooper down to the med lab, and I'll start getting that cleaned up if that's okay.
Okay.
So, Clayton. Question for you.
Yes.
Do you have a captain aboard?
Yeah, our captain died. Our captain is dead.
Johns is the current de facto captain, but he's currently hiding behind Clayton.
Well,
I
it's
think
unfortunate that his contract is also outdated.
They even say it was terminated.
Nothing is terminated yet. Let's.
No, that's what you call dead humor.
No. Your original captain had a terminated contract, just like ours.
Mhm. Okay, I really think we should start walking to the mess hall.
that sounds
All right.
a great idea. Absolutely, Caitlin. I think that's perfect.
Oh,
Get
lead
this
the way.
man a drink. Apparently has an obsession with beverages.
It's the warm, caffeinated kind.
And the cold alcoholic kind. Don't forget about those.
Mhm.
Talk about
Have you
having
tr-
your uppers and downers.
Have you tried mixing the two?
I've tried to get those two, but unfortunately, no.
Okay, are you guys all heading over to the mess hall, except for Cam?
Well, the elevators are only going to take so many people at once. I'd let everyone else go first, then wanted to take a quick look around
Cool.
without uh while the others were headed up. So
Awesome.
I'll be behind them.
Okay. Cam, you are currently in the vehicle bay by yourself. All of a sudden,
Go ahead.
all of a sudden, you think you hear something, some kind of metal grate moving.
It's like fucking super coppers coming after me. I'm guessing, is that observation?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an observation. Just can't quite figure out where it's coming from.
Mm,
Shit.
it's like, I'll push it.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Oh wait,
Should be stress in
oh
there.
wait.
yeah,
Yeah,
there should be
shouldn't
a
there be?
stress. Yep.
Should I just click? I'll just want me re-roll it or?
Just roll a d6.
Uh,
Well, a 1 on a stress die does make you panic. Go ahead and give me one of those panic rolls. Nervous twitch.
Yeah,
Well, at least there's nobody close to you right now.
yeah. Like he's like, I already need to calm my nerves. Freaking triple coppers have to get me. It's like, provide me what else needs to be fixed on the ship?
You guys just completed the air scrubbers and the engines. Um,
More looking for what tools I need to grab to fix the next thing.
right now you don't know of anything else that needs to be fixed.
Hmm. Any useful tools, I guess, in the equipment shed?
Yeah, let's say that you find another cutting torch with another 2 full battery packs.
But I just increased the.
You can increase it to 5
I
again.
wait, is that oh, my power?
Yeah.
My power was at 4, so
Okay.
yeah.
Power is maximum.
I mean, assuming that it can't get up to 6 from the.
No, but you can grab extra battery packs and take them with you if you want to.
Yeah, make a note of the battery pack.
Right.
Oh, I accidentally put it in the weapon section. That's not a weapon.
I mean, a cutting torch could be a weapon. You've used it as one.
I mean, no, the cutting torch is, but the battery pack isn't.
Ah, okay.
Not unless you're really desperate.
I mean, maybe with explosions. Oh, there you go. Tiny items.
There you
Yeah, okay.
go. Okay.
Well, as there's nothing, it's like nothing else happening, I'm gonna head to the elevator then.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Cool. All right.
Just waiting for the elevator.
You get to the elevator. Let's go back to Rye for a moment. Rye, you are searching cryo?
Yes. Searching the rooms that are off of it to see whether or not there's anything useful or small valuables. Cash on hand. Things like that.
Okay. You see two more people that.
You ever search the corporate suit?
Nah, you guys couldn't get into it. You see two other corpses that are mummified by decades of dry air.
You'll have to repeat that. You came in and out.
Oh no.
And and it shows that you're buffering on my end.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. You see that there's two are filled with desiccated corpses, mummified by decades in dry air. And the lockers, the personal gear. Okay. As you kind of move south, the examination room is a mess, but there's two personal med kits in there. As you go into the showers, remember those egg sacs that I had put up before?
Oh yeah, the ones that look like blueberries.
Yes, the ones that looked like blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
You see, here they are. The GN layer. It's probably the GN layer.
Yeah, because we can't see it right now.
You see some of those growing at the bottom of the shower.
Old I can deal with. That's
Probably not good. Are they large?
They're about fist size.
The cluster or the individual like berries?
The individual berries.
I think you need to take a boot to that.
Yeah. Are they like just on the bottom of the showers or like? Yeah, I guess that's where they'd be.
Yeah, they're just kind of growing around.
Something to get cleaned up later.
Blends it with fire.
I'm considering that. Well, you know what? There's nothing usually flammable in a shower. It's tile and metal.
Okay.
And one of these med kits have got to have, like, some sort of alcohol for cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And a cutting torch should be able to create a spark.
Yep. Okay. I like it. I like it.
I don't think it's a good thing that these things are here, so I'm going to get a little bit of this stuff drizzled on the egg such, and then well, pretty close to the door, I'd like to drizzle some of the alcohol towards the doorway so that I can light that without being close to the majority of the alcohol content
Cool.
for safety reasons.
Go ahead and give me a close combat roll. Unless you have something else that you think would be better.
Mobility to move the fuck out of the way.
I'm good with that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nice.
That worked.
You think that you were able to burn up most of these weird little growths that have popped up in the shower without damaging yourself or anything else.
Alright. If they were in clusters, then hopefully, even if they weren't destroyed by the fire, they were damaged enough. I'm not about to get close to test it out because I am not a biologist or a zoologist or any of those things that says you know what plants and animals are.
But you are an exterminator today.
I am shutting the
Dun,
door.
dun, dun, dun.
I will send somebody to clean that up later. And then I'll start heading towards the Oh, well, first, before I leave, was there any other there's like wardrobe with these showers and such. Was there any other little valuables or whatnot within?
Not really in here, but you do find 3 more spacesuits. They're all older models that you don't think they provide as much protection. But they do have new oxygen tanks on them.
Alright. I'm only
In other
down
words,
1 air.
salvage the good stuff, get rid of the bad.
Yeah. In case anybody has to do any more spacewalks, it'd probably be a good idea to have a few extra of these on hand.
Awesome.
I'll grab and head up to join the others.
All right. The mess hall. Food stores have been ravaged. It looks like a pack of rabid raccoons have been through here. Most of the exposed food stores are rotten and covered in mold. Someone has been making origami animals out of metallic paper, setting them up around the room. The origami animals are a product of... Oh, never mind. You don't know what they're a product of. Somebody's been making them.
That's interesting.
While there is
Ooh.
mold everywhere, none of it looks like what Rye found down below. Yeah. So that's what you guys see in the mess hall.
I don't know what we would have had to drink on here, but it probably is also bad, I would assume.
Everything is 70 years old. I mean, it's been kept kind of
know-
cold, but
You know what's probably still good? The bottle of liquor I have in my suite.
Yup.
It's too bad because
What do you?
when Wayland and Utani came together, of course they were more successful. My research tells me that back in the day, Wayland splurged more on its missions, and when they merged with Utani, the first thing they did was cut corners. So I expected better goods, but I guess after 70 years it makes sense.
I don't know what happened in here. But why don't you come to my suite, Wilson? I'll see if that bottle I had stashed away is still there.
Okay.
Jasmine, did I ever send you a picture of everything that was in your suite? Or no?
I don't believe So let me.
Cool.
No.
Yep. Doop. Okay. We're just gonna send that over to you. Messages. Jasmine. And that picture. Send. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of things happen at once here. So I'm gonna get you guys over to the suite. And we're gonna get Rye up to here. Okay. You guys enter the corporate suite. Clayton's bedroom and quarters. This spacious area was at one point luxurious. The bed is now soaked with blood. The couch cushion stuffing is all torn out, and the furniture in the room is destroyed. The wet bar here was practically cleaved in two. It is splintered and wrecked, as are most of the bottles stored here. Only a few bottles remain intact, scattered haphazardly across the floor.
But there's still bottles.
There are still bottles, and you have the rest of the stuff that I had just sent to you in your suite. Okay. Cam, you get on the elevator. Lyron, sorry. Remember what you go by. Lyron, you get on the elevator, and you hear a noise again.
In the elevator or like outside?
In the shaft outside of the elevator. All of a sudden, the elevator stops moving.
Wait, like this is happening in about a minute, or
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
only going up one? So am I in between floors, or because I was
Yeah.
gonna go up one floor?
Yep. You're just in between floors. Not a big deal. You're fine.
Oof. It's like, I guess a machinery check to see what's going on.
Okay. Go
Hey,
ahead and give me a uh how are you? Are you like opening up the top of the elevator and kind of like looking through to see what you see above you?
Say that again. You cut
yeah,
out.
yeah, I got out.
Are you moving like the ceiling tile in the top of the elevator to see um what's going on? Are you just hitting
Oh,
like the call button repeatedly? What are you
oh,
doing?
also kind of well, you can still see through things when you open up like a door. I
Oh,
was just
okay.
gonna open the doors,
Okay.
see
Yeah.
if I'm like through it, if I'm like up enough to,
Okay. Um,
because I can't. I know you can't fix anything while you're inside the elevator.
mhm. um, yeah, you can see enough of a floor that you think that if you're able to do like a strong enough check, um, that you'll be
So
able
like a,
to open that
oh,
door.
like a, oh, like so that'd be a stamina or like a heavy machinery.
It would be a probably a close combat or strength because we're looking for like you to strong arm this thing open. But
Oh,
hold on to that roll for just a second.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, they're
as
all these are strengthens, so.
yeah. Um, as the two corporate officers enter the corporate suite and as Rye enters the mess hall, you guys hear shouting coming from the med lab. Clayton! Clayton, it's happening again! Clayton!
Okay. I'm gonna go to my safe in my room
Okay.
real quick.
Uh-huh.
Right, is that where I keep my I forgot what I have in there actually. That's I would keep my gun, right?
Sure. That would make sense.
Because I don't feel like I'd have it in cryo.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
think that
yeah,
would-
so
I think
Oh.
having it in cryo with you would decrease its usefulness.
Okay, so you're going for the safe to get your weapon. Um,
yeah.
People in the mess hall, you hear screaming from the med lab. What are you guys thinking about doing?
I told them it was a mess in there. It's their own damn fault if they found something they didn't like.
The irony of you putting that statement in the mess hall.
Hmm.
All right, so you guys are just gonna hang out, drink really crappy water and old moldy coffee, and just kind of hang out there.
Nah, I'm gonna go check it out.
All right, and you guys are gonna head down there. Cool. We're gonna
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Yeah, I was gonna head down there after I get my gun.
Great.
Okay.
I'd say, do I? Am I rolling initiative too, or?
Yep, you're gonna be in initiative too.
Despite the fact that you're okay.
I mean, for all you know, there's something coming in the elevators.
Touche.
There we go.
Oh, jeez.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm just pissed. I accidentally spilled the good stuff trying to open it.
Okay. Okay. Davis, you hear the screaming. What would you like to do?
Let's see.
You can move
That's
up to
what I
2
had.
zones with a run.
Right. I'm trying to find the little thingamajig that talks about fast action versus slow action.
Okay.
I don't see it in the journal.
Um,
That's probably in Discord.
yep. Yep. But I moved stunts over. I can move that over to.
Nope, that's not what I'm saying.
It's under gear and talents.
Yeah, that's what I'm attempting to find. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at the wrong aliens. There it is. That's the reference. That's the Hey, there we go. Okay. Let's see. So for my fast action, do we have to do the fast action first, or can we do the slow action
No.
first?
No, and you can save things if you want to save something like a block,
Uh-huh.
that's a fast action. You can save a block for things that like aren't on your turn, so you can just do a slow action if you want to.
That's cool. Didn't know we could do that. If there's anybody within range of me, I will use my slow action to give orders. Try and get people to figure out if they can see what's going on.
Okay. What are you ordering them to do specifically? It's something that they need to be able to make a roll for, and then
Right.
you would
It,
make a roll and you would give them additional, however many additional dice.
right. We're hearing a scream,
Hmm.
so my instincts are gonna be to tell the others, hey, go check that out.
Okay. So you want to give them you want to give them additional dice on observation?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Um, I'm gonna say that Rye is right outside the door, and then you also have Johns, who is currently going, no, no, not again, no, not again. And Reed, who is a Marine, who is currently checking their weapon and getting on their way out the door.
Okay. So you want me to make an observation roll myself?
You're gonna make a command roll, but you need to
Oh, right.
choose one of those three people to give it to.
The Marine.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah. Spit.
Yeah, yeah, I know what to do. We've done this before. Anything else, Davis?
Sure. I mean, I'll use I can talk. My fast action to seek cover
Seek cover? Okay. All right, so
behind,
you
like,
are
if
seeking
you're gonna
cover
be
in the
more.
mess hall.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay.
That way, if something does come out, I can get the drop on them and shoot them from range.
Okay. Um, so the Marine is just gonna move. Clayton.
I okay, so I've grabbed my gun, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to step out. How quickly can you move?
So you can move two zones. So the hallway would be one zone, and then the living area would be another zone.
So I could get out the living area?
Yeah, you can get into the living area. Yep. Okay. Um, Cam, you hear something thump down onto the top of your elevator, onto the top of the car.
Chupacabras coming for me again!
Um, and you hear scratching metal on metal as the top of the elevator car is being torn open.
So, good thing I was before, like, in that, check to open the door.
Yep, go for it.
Um, which one did you decide on? Because again, these are all strength
Mhm.
checks. So close combat, heavy machinery, stamina.
Um, you can choose. I'm going to say you can choose any of those that you want. You can rely on pure strength for a close combat. You can rely on how elevators work for heavy machinery. Or stamina, I
Yeah.
would just say you're scared shitless and you're just working off of pure adrenaline at that point.
Well, they're all strength checks, so I'm gonna do my best one.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, you are able to get the door open, but you do panic. So go ahead and give me a panic roll. And again, if you roll under a... Okay, so you rolled under. So it's going to be whatever is right above the nervous twitch. Um, which would be an 8. You start trembling. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops.
When does it stop?
It stops after a full turn where you are safe and sound. So a full 10 minutes somewhere being safe.
Okay, do I have enough actions to get out?
Sure. Yep, you can move through the doors.
Okay, and I'm guessing that's my turn, though.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
And you would end up. You were going up to deck B, right?
okay. No, I was heading to C.
Go ahead and see. Okay, cool. Yep. So you're on C then. All right. Rye.
All right. I would like to move. How many meters?
So
We move?
it's by 2 zones. So you can move into the living area, and then do you see these dots here?
Mm-hmm.
These delineate another zone, so you can move pretty much up to the med lab door if you want to, or into the
All
med
right.
lab hallway.
I'm gonna move around to here,
Cool.
and I am going to get my cutting torch out for potential attacks. And you said I could get into here? Wouldn't that be free
Yep.
zones?
You can. Yeah, you can get right up to this door here.
Okay.
Yep.
Guess I'll leave some space for the other stuff with her. I'm just gonna call out that did you see something unpleasant?
Doing it.
I warned you.
Help! He's changing. Help! Get in here.
What?
Something's wrong with Cooper.
Wilson.
I'm gonna follow my newfound company agent friend, and yeah, that's it.
All right, Davis.
Okay. Well, my original plan didn't work. Let's see. If my understanding is correct, this is a door, so I want to come out here, I guess.
Cool.
Am I able to get over here?
Yep. That would be 2 zones.
Okay. In that case, I will get down this way, and then, whoops, wrong thing. Here. Okay, so that's that movement is a fast action. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I can't do the slow action that I want to do. Can I hold a slow action?
What do you want to hold?
If I see something within range of my weapon, I will shoot it. So long as it's hostile.
Okay. So that would actually be a fast action. That would be assume the Overwatch position. But yeah, you can go ahead and assume Overwatch. You would do it in a direction, so I'm assuming it's just going to be down this hallway. Like,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going for the option that says burst of full auto.
Ooh. Okay.
That's what I was saying I wanted to hold.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So you are holding that. Reed is going to continue moving. You ready, Clayton?
Yes. How far in can I move?
So you'd be able to get up to the doorway, to look in.
Okay. Oh, the bed lab doorway?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see Flynn holding Cooper down, attempting to tie him to a table. And
Okay.
Cooper is screaming.
From past experiences, do I just shoot Cooper?
You could just shoot Cooper.
Is that an option?
That
That
is
would
an
be okay.
option. Absolutely.
No one will be mad at me.
Well, I mean, your new teammates might be questioning. Your old teammates, no,
Oh,
they'd be pretty understanding.
they'll back me up. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. So can I, for that role, do I just, is
Uh,
it this? My service was okay.
yeah, yep,
Okay, and I wouldn't add anything, right? It's just straight
right, yep.
whatever my dice are.
Mhm.
Okay. One success.
Okay, but you do 1 damage to Clayton. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Clayton. Cooper.
I'm Clayton.
You're clear. Let's not hurt you today.
No.
We've already played that game. Okay. Cam.
So what's that happening?
You are on deck C. You sort of hear maybe somebody screaming above you?
I was more asked about the sounds from the elevator.
Yes.
I don't-
You think that this thing is working on breaking through to get into the elevator behind you, but the doors have closed.
see. See if there's it's a cutting torch, but I was thinking of is there a way it's lock the doors, the elevator doors.
You want to try to like weld them shut kind of a thing?
That might be a bit much. That's kind of I'm not good with contact. I'm not that good with contact, but I'm good. Is there? I guess use the controls to see. Well, again, I guess if it's trying to call to the top, it's probably not. It's proficient with opening doors. It's
Yeah, you think it's more used to just tearing through things.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, what? See, this is a catwalk. That's I can see down below. It's
Now I'm just picturing the xenomorph just standing there, ding, and then just sit there waiting a few seconds. Wait.
I mean, we haven't come across the xenomorph yet, technically.
I know that.
So I'm gonna hit. It's okay, so I can move 2 areas. So is that technically these 2 hallways, 2 areas?
Yep,
Hey, I'm gonna take an alternative route.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna make sure I have my cutting torch ready. It's like, round 2, Trooper Capra. Fucking brilliant. No, round 3.
Oh yeah, round 3.
It's like, ain't over until the bell rings. Hoorah!
All right. Rye.
Alright. I'd like to move in here to see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you see Flynn holding down Cooper, and you saw Clayton run in and shoot into the med lab. Cooper seems like he's the one who's taken the injury, but he doesn't seem to have noticed.
What's going on? Do you make a habit of shooting your underlings?
Cooper's already gone. It's too late. The only thing now is to shoot him.
Uh-huh. Gonna need a bit more of an explanation for that.
Flynn, explain.
Well, I don't really know what's going on. I mean, he should have taken the inoculation, and if he had taken the inoculation, then he should have been fine. Maybe he didn't take it. I don't really know what's going on. Can someone help me?
See, this is why you take the inoculation.
Help you in what way? Help you so that you don't have to hold him down, or help him help
Kill
you
him!
kill him? Okay. I guess I will then rest of my movement in and try and get him with the torch.
Okay.
We'll try and make this quick on him by going through the skull or eye.
Let's make it quick. Get blowtorch.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Let's push it.
Oy, it's for the
Uh,
fortunes tonight.
Man, you're. Oh, go ahead and roll me a d6. This will be your stress die.
I don't know why the stresses aren't coming up with that.
And it's a roll 20 quirk. It's you have to add the stress and then just roll it again. But yeah, you just can't seem to bring yourself. He's rolling around and you just can't seem to bring yourself to get this guy. Flynn is continuing to attempt to hold him down. Let's see. Who can see this information? Rye and Clayton. You guys are the only two that are close enough. Blood seeps out of Cooper's nose and ears. Bloody eyes roll over white as the scientist convulses and writhes against the bed. As you and your crew rush, as Flynn tries to hold the man down, trying to help the convulsing scientist. Cooper flails about at everything and everyone. With a sickening pop and a bloody splash, his eyeball launches from his face and smacks into Rye, before bouncing across the floor and rolling under a cryotube. This time you pause, trying to process exactly it is what you're seeing. A slender, gore-covered arm pushes its way out of Cooper's empty eye socket, reaches around and tugs at the distended mouth. As spindly white fingers yank his teeth back, Cooper does not scream. It's clear that he isn't in his own head anymore. Something else is, and it wants out. Flesh tears and tendons snap as the thing inside his splintering skull pulls his face open right at the jawline. Finally, a thick gurgling sound wells up inside Cooper as his head is ripped from his body, his neck gushing as whatever was inside him plops to the floor in a burst of blood. Flynn yells, "Kill it! Kill it now!" The translucent white thing on the floor sloughs off its placenta, struggling to stand on four wobbly fawn-like legs, shaking brain matter from its spiky hide. The bloodburster turns its bulbous, eyeless head towards you and crouches.
You heard the lady. Kill it.
Wilson. The screaming kind of stops. You just hear Flynn yelling, "Kill it! Hurry up!"
Continue down. And then I see this thing.
You do see that thing. Yep, you saw Wilson go by.
Since nobody was good enough to allow me to have a weapon, I suppose I am going to back away.
Sounds very Wilson-like. Yep, yep. Davis.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and run in here. If I can get away with that.
Okay, you can get into the hallway. Next to Clayton if you want to.
In that case, I assume I would see the creature.
Yep, you can see the creature. It is crouching and looking like it's going to spring at Rye.
Not if I can help it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a panic roll. Okay. Do you remember what your last stress? Oh, actually, I think you lost all of your last stress. Okay. I don't think you made another roll since. Is that correct?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. Okay.
Then again, my short term's probably not the best for this.
Okay. Base damage 2. Rating 3. Okay, so I have to roll my armor rating, see if I get any 6s. Okay, so it took 1 6 1 6. Okay, cool. All right. You think that you hit it. You just don't think that you did any real damage to it.
License.
Okay. All right. After your turn, as soon as you kind of shoot at it, it freaks out and it bashes its way through and into a vent. And you just kind of like hear it moving through the ship.
Oh. Coward.
So what was that?
That's why we get inoculated.
So your brains don't turn into quadrupeds?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to get inoculated now?
I'd like to see if there's any side effects. Test it on Davis first.
Excuse you?
You want to get inoculated, Davis? It might already be too late, but we gotta try. I don't know how long you guys have been on this ship.
For all we know, our, more modern medicines that are flowing through our system from years of inoculations won't react the best to this.
Tell you what, Kayla, you're wanting to become the captain. How about you go first?
Do you seriously want another dead captain on your hands? Nah, it's fine.
I can deal with it. A captain, I can deal with. If the pilot dies, who's gonna get us home?
The captain. What, you don't think I can fly?
Clay, do you not have a pilot on this ship?
Would the closest thing be Officer Johns?
Uh, yeah, I guess it would be Officer Johns. He does have some piloting.
But he wasn't like our actual pilot before.
Right. No, you guys lost your pilot.
Okay, yeah, we lost the pilot too, but Officer Johns knows how to pilot a ship.
So in other words,
Clayton's
I'm
on my side.
expendable. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm sorry, Davis.
We
What
should
was that?
I said, so in other words, I'm expendable. Is that what you're telling me?
No, you're probably a better pilot.
We should probably find that thing and take it out.
So it's back to the question of the day. Who's up for inoculation?
I swear, this is coming from Flynn. The inoculations work. We've all had them.
Well, if you all had one of them, what happened to this guy?
I don't know. Everyone that didn't have one, just this happened, and now there's another one. These things grow fast.
And now it.
Uh.
So if he was inoculated as well, and this still happened, then it sort of seems like it doesn't actually work.
He could have been infected prior to inoculation. He could have not actually gotten inoculated. Cooper had always been a thorn in my side.
He was a good guy. He just. He was nervous about the medicine part of it. He thought we needed to test it on more people, I guess. I don't know.
Really
Tell you
blame him
what.
on that.
If it'll save another spat, I'll go ahead and serve as a guinea pig.
We're all guinea pigs, except for Cooper. Cooper is the cautionary tale of why you should take this vaccine. You were literally not the first person.
Yeah, technically you've had it for over 70 years now.
Right? And I'm doing just fine.
I'm referring to guinea pig from our point of view.
And I'm explaining why you're not a guinea pig from my point of view.
And I'm gonna explain why arguing about this right now while something's on the loose and not everybody is aware that that thing is on the loose. It means we kind of don't have the time for this.
Okay.
It's very quick and easy.
Also, it's pretty long turns.
It is. With everyone seeing this death, go ahead and take an additional stress die.
Leah will hold out her arm. Hit me.
Okay. The medic will give you the inoculation, and then we're going to go back to Cam.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content that you just saw, consider joining one of our games at startplaying.gaming/rollwithusDMs.